Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing another grounding exercise. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the first grounding exercise that we did. So today we are going to take a seated position, or if you're lying down, you can go ahead and lie down. We're going to get comfortable and we're going to utilize our sense of touch. So we will be connecting to the breath. We will be slowing down the breath. We'll be giving ourselves permission to drop out of the head and into the body. And so if you've heard that before and you're kind of like, what the fuck does that mean? Like dropping out of the head and into the body. We have so many thoughts, over 70,000 thoughts a day the human mind thinks. And a lot of those thoughts have the tendency to be negative. We're always in this head space, so to speak. And especially as women, if you have a career, if you have children, if you have a family, if you're a daughter, if you're a wife, if you're a woman in general, because we are such nurturing spirits and because we give, a lot of times we stay up here. We think a lot about things. We're contemplating things. We're checking on things. We're wondering about things. Like we take it all on. And so oftentimes we spend a lot of time upstairs inside of our head. The reason we come to the mat, the reason we come to a space of meditation is so that we can calm the thoughts, that we can observe the thoughts. And this isn't so much about getting rid of the thoughts. We're not trying to necessarily completely empty the brain, although if that is your intention and if that is your goal, I encourage you to attempt to do just that. However, we don't want to completely eliminate the thought, but we want to step back and we want to be the observer of the thoughts that we're thinking, right? As the observer. So stepping out of this place, stepping out of the ego, stepping out of this place that says all of these things are like happening to me, right? And then really just beginning to observe the thoughts and the thought processes that we have. Because the reality is a lot of times more than half of our thoughts are completely fucking involuntary, right? They're thoughts that you're not trying to think about that. Like they just literally happen to come up. And a lot of times in our Art of Slow, our deep stretch class, you know, when you're stretching for 2 to 3 minutes at a time, there are a lot of thoughts that trigger up. So what we do in this space, and the idea of the finger tracing, is to bring us into the present moment so that we can just really enjoy and really observe and really just be present right now, where all is well, where everything is great, where we are exactly where we're supposed to be, where all is well with me. And so the way that we do that is called finger tracing or body tracing, tracing your lines. Different movement spaces will consider this maybe or call this by different names. However, basically the concept is to use our fingertips, okay, the sensory receptors in our fingertips, to trace the lines, the outer edges of the body. And here we want to begin to come into a space where we're observing how touch feels, how we feel, checking in with the body, and really just beginning to come into this yummy, juicy, sensual, and very pleasurable space, so that we can raise our vibration. And so essentially that's what this movement is for. We'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to take this position in a half lotus today, but you can sit however you desire. So if that is crisscross applesauce, that is fine. If this is too intense and you need to put your feet out some, even if you want to sit with your feet just straight out, that's fine. If you want to lay down, that's fine. However you feel comfortable, that's where we're going to take this space. And I'm going to go right leg on top. And we will get started. So taking the shoulders up toward the ears, we're going to loop them back and down. Taking a deep breath in as we bring the shoulders up. And slow exhale as we slowly bring the shoulders down. One more time. And slowly lower down. So starting with the right fingertips on the left hand, we're going to begin to trace up the body. And here we're just observing how the texture of our skin feels, what our fingertips feel like on our skin, what our skin feels like on our fingertips, coming up the neck, tracing the chin, coming up the side of the ear and all the way into the air, bringing both hands up. And we're gonna go ahead and start with the left fingertips today. So left fingertips are gonna come into the palm of the right hand, slowly bringing the hand down the body. And we wanna move super slow. Deepening the breath, so we wanna try to keep our breath nice and slow and rhythmic. Bringing the hand to the top of the head. And we're gonna trace the fingertips all the way down to the waist. Taking your time. Moving super slow. And really just observing the body, checking in with how we're feeling. Sending a little love to the belly, giving some of those spaces that we don't normally love on, just a little bit of tender touch, right? Good. And then we're gonna inhale, sweep the hands up. Opposite hand, this time right fingertips come to the left palm. We're gonna begin to finger trace down, nice and slow. And you can add a little gentle movement into this if you want to. You can really get creative here and take this wherever you'd like. Observing if we're avoiding spaces of the body or if we feel free to touch and roam. And then we're gonna inhale, take the arms up. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the hands up. Deep breath. And bringing both hands to the top of the head. We're going to slowly trace down the body. Really checking in and observing. How do we feel? How do we feel? Nice and slow. A little love to the body, a little love to those spaces that we normally are maybe criticizing or harsh to, right? Right here in this belly area. Give her a good grab. Little self-love hug. And inhale, take the arms all the way up. Bringing the hands together, dropping them down to the heart center. And 3 deep breaths to close us out. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you guys in our next video. I hope that you enjoyed this finger tracing, and have a wonderful day.